Welcome to this Spähpanzer 1C replay. This is the first Ace Tanker badge I got in this tank, and since my original thoughts video I've played a couple of more matches, and I mean I'm still standing by my original points that of the minor buffs this tank needs to be competitive, but I must say though that it is a fun tank to play. This matchup is not the best possible. I mean, I've had worse. I've had one match which was basically everyone was tier 10 apart from me. So that was really interesting but not really useful. But yeah, this match was a lot better, even though it's quite tier 10 heavy. We were able to actually make use of this gun and this tank in this match. So at the start I'm moving to the north and trying to get a few shots into this bad chat. He is actually the best player the enemy team has, so he needs to receive as much fire as possible, and it seems that our AMX 1390 hasn't quite grasped the concept of a light tank. A light tank has no armor and is not supposed to be firing from the front line, so yeah, guess he learned his lesson. So we're moving to this side now to see if we can actually shoot the guys over there. I'm hoping this light tank will pop out, but it doesn't look like he's stupid enough to do that. And this gun, even though it has 180 pen, it's not really enough to get even through the flat side of an E75, unfortunately. So not going to take any useless damage. I'm just hanging back, waiting for the gun to reload, and I'm still standing by my point that the reload for the clip needs to be brought down to 16 seconds. It's 20 now, which is slightly too long, but it is short enough to have us kill that light tank. And now we've got 2 shots, and there's a 1390 over there. So again, as you can see, I luckily shoot it into his tracks, tracking him so he doesn't actually point the gun upwards. But as you can see, the aim time on the autoloader is 2.4 seconds, while on the regular same gun without the autoloader it's 2.2, because wargaming logic. That needs to be brought down, because even at close range that aim time, especially for such a small gun, is way too long. Here we see the bad chat again, so trying to put some fire in there, but he goes away. So ISA, lower front plate, has no armor, so shoot one shell in there. Second one, even though the angle is shallower, for some reason bounces, because RNG says no, even though the armor was less effective than it was before, but hey. And back up this hill, because all the mediums followed me down. So there's now one guy guarding the top, which is not really useful if they've got 4 tanks there. So I'll go up front with my light tank, because I've got so much armor. And we can see the STB-1 went down, so we can actually potentially shoot him, but we need to make sure that they don't shoot us from the right. So, and then this opportunity presents itself. I'm going to take a shot here. It's worth it. Put 3 shots into that waffle tractor. AMX 120 thinks that he can actually do something without his gun depression over there. Don't know what he was thinking. Probably not much. But yeah. Let's see what happens now. And the waffle moves forward. I was trying to put a shot in here, but just bad aiming. And then the STB comes in and thinks he can get a cheap shot on me, but I'm already retreating. I'm not stupid, so bad chat over there. Put a shot in, and the STB charged me again. So track him and get out of there. So at this point the hill is being overrun in a sense, so I'm just pulling back. STB still keeps focusing me. Luckily he is a really lousy shot, so I'm able to get away. And then we see the best player of the enemy team again on the left, so time to try and engage him. If we want to stand any chance of winning, we need to take care of the best players first. He's down to 400 health, and I was hoping for him to make a mistake and come up here, but he doesn't. I see that and then pull back, but I see him moving again, and there we have a nice perfect shot, and the aim time and gun lets us down because, yeah, 2.4 second aiming time on a light tank works wonders with snapshots. Batchat is not stupid, he sees me just in time and he pulls back, but someone else takes care of him. So, time to move and reload. And as you can see, the base is now pretty much lost. There's a waffle tractor and a leopard there, but they're not going to hold on for much longer, so I need to relocate to the north if I want to even survive this match. Still an E75 there, and there's Batchat moving in, so I decided to go for the E75, and while this gun is good with 180 pen, side of that tank, nope, doesn't penetrate turret. Should have actually fired at the engine deck, but yeah, that was my bad. But I let my teammates take care of him, and again reloading. And now I'm trying to help that leopard to move up the hill. And reverse again. Sort of similar to a Batchat, this tank in a way. At least positioning wise. And we are not poking up to get shot in the face by that E100. So, time to get out of there. IU is stuck in the ditch, and I see that I'm again the only one up front. So in a light tank, I'm not going to do that. I'm pulling back. Because I'll just get killed if I stay there. Spotting the E100 on the way, and now we're going to search that Batchat. Not visible, and here the enemy starts making their crucial mistake, which is to only cap with one tank. As we will see later, the Leopard and the IU are actually trying to go for us, and they should have actually capped. Because it's 4 versus 5, which is close. And here again, aim time too long, way too long. It takes me way too long to get the gun on the Batchat, and 180 pen apparently isn't enough to go through the side of a Batchat because reasons. So yeah, I'm telling the team just cap, otherwise we'll lose. And luckily they oblige, and we cap out. Again, I'm going to cut the replay slightly short because the bug is still present that it crashes the replay as soon as it finishes. So yeah, we managed to cap just barely. The Leopard will come into the cap zone and try to decap, but yeah, ace tanker for me and Confederate. And let's see if I can get more ace tankers. So just move into the cover of this little hill and just waiting for any tank to pop up. But here comes the Leopard, and I hope you liked the replay. If you did, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.